Paramedics, what's the most bizarre emergency call that turned out to be completely justified? I've been a paramedic for 11 years and thought I'd seen everything. Overdoses, heart attacks, construction accidents. I once pulled a guy out of a grain silo. But nothing prepared me for the call we got at 3 a.m. from a woman claiming her neighbor was being held hostage by his cat. Dispatch was laughing when they sent us. My partner Greta rolled her eyes. "Another drunk dial," she muttered, grabbing her coffee. We almost didn't go, but protocol required a response. When we arrived, a woman in her 60s named Brenda met us at the door in a bathrobe and slippers, completely sober and genuinely terrified. Her hands were shaking. "He's been in there for 9 hours, she said, pointing to the apartment next door. "The cat won't let him leave the bathroom. I can hear him calling for help through the wall." Greta and I exchanged glances. This was going to be one of those nights. We knocked on the neighbor's door. A weak voice called out, "Please help me. I'm trapped in the bathroom and I think something's wrong with my leg." The door was unlocked. Inside, we found an immaculate apartment that smelled of ammonia and cat food. And there, sitting in the hallway outside the bathroom like a furry bouncer, was the largest cat I'd ever seen. Easily 35 pounds, orange and white, with eyes that radiated pure menace. The moment we stepped closer, it hissed and swiped at us with claws like switchblades. "Mr. Thornhill?" I called. "Are you injured?" "I fell 8 hours ago," he croaked. "Hit my head on the sink. I think my ankle's broken." But every time I try to open the door, Leopold attacks. Greta tried approaching with her medical bag as a shield. Leopold launched himself at her, all claws and fury. She stumbled backward. "That thing is absolutely feral," she said. I called animal control. They laughed too, until I sent them a video of Leopold charging our boots. They arrived 40 minutes later with a catch pole and thick gloves. It took 3 officers to corner the beast. One got scratched badly enough to need stitches. Finally, we got into the bathroom. Mr. Thornhill was 68, sitting in his bathtub fully clothed, dehydrated and disoriented. His ankle was badly swollen and twisted at an unnatural angle. Worse, he'd hit his head hard enough to cause a mild concussion. There was dried blood on the sink. He kept drifting in and out. "Leopold doesn't like it when I'm vulnerable," he mumbled. "He thinks predators will come." As we loaded him onto the stretcher, Brenda explained that Leopold had been feral before Mr. Thornhill adopted him 5 years ago. "He's overprotective," she said, wringing her hands. "Last year, he cornered a home health aide for 3 hours because she tried to help Thornhill get dressed. The poor woman had to call the fire department." At the hospital, Mr. Thornhill's daughter, Ophelia, arrived, furious that her father was still living alone with that monster cat. "Dad's been afraid to tell anyone Leopold's gotten aggressive because he doesn't want him taken away," she said, her voice rising. "I've been begging him to rehome that animal for months." The doctors confirmed a fractured ankle in 2 places and moderate concussion. If he'd been trapped much longer without water, especially at his age, it could have been life-threatening. Mr. Thornhill was hospitalized for 4 days. During that time, Ophelia had Leopold evaluated by an animal behaviorist who specialized in trauma cases. Turns out, Leopold had severe anxiety and was guarding Mr. Thornhill the way he'd once protected his territory on the streets. Classic hypervigilance from years of survival mode. When Mr. Thornhill was released, Ophelia moved him into her house temporarily while his ankle healed. Leopold went into behavioral therapy twice a week and was put on anti-anxiety medication. Apparently, it worked. 3 months later, Mr. Thornhill sent us a thank you card with a photo tucked inside. Him, smiling, with Leopold curled peacefully in his lap. The cat looked almost normal. There was a note in shaky handwriting. "Leopold says sorry. So do I. Thank you for not giving up on a bizarre call." Now, whenever dispatch laughs about a weird emergency, I remind them, we responded to a hostage situation involving a cat, and we were completely justified.